In a village nestled among hills that whispered ancient secrets, where every leaf and stone seemed to hold a tale, there lived a young girl named Lily. Her spirit was as bright as the dawn, yet her heart carried the weight of sorrow, for she was the daughter of a brave man who had perished on a quest bestowed by the village elder, a quest that had promised hope but delivered despair. The village elder, a wise but heavy-hearted soul, watched over Lily, burdened by the silent blame for her father's untimely demise. The children of the village, led by Edgar, a boy with a heart tangled in envy, often mocked Lily. "There walks Lily, the orphaned daughter of a fallen hero," they would jeer, their words as sharp as icicles. On an afternoon tinged with the gold of fallen leaves, as Lily meandered by the village's edge, a peculiar cat, its fur a tapestry of the night sky, began to follow her. Lily, though intrigued, attempted to dissuade the creature. "Little night wanderer, I have little to share but my solitude," she whispered. Yet the cat, with a resolve as steadfast as the turning of the stars, chose to stay by her side. "Why do you cling to me?" Lily inquired, a mix of vexation and wonder in her voice. The cat, responding not with words but with a purr of ancient wisdom, gently nudged her hand, kindling a warmth within her heart that she thought had been extinguished. The taunts grew harsher. "Only a stray cat would befriend Lily," Edgar mocked upon noticing the cat. But the day's end saw a change in the winds. When a stone thrown in malice threatened harm, the cat, with an agile leap, shielded Lily, its protective stance silencing the bullies. The cat's act of bravery melted Lily's heart, and she vowed to cherish the cat no matter the cost. "What is your name, cat?" "I know. I'll call you Valor because you are brave like my father." At this, the cat sat up and bellowed, "Meow!" She shared her meals with the cat while helping her mother around the village to survive. When food was tight, Valor would disappear for a day, only to return with plump bird, so that Lily and her mother could eat to their heart's content. "This cat of yours is an amazing hunter who brings us plenty food, just like your father." Lily spent her days hunting with Valor the cat. She became such a skilled hunter that even the village elders began to rely on her. The children dared not pick on Lily as they were afraid and impressed by her furry guardian angel. Surely a girl favored by such a guardian must be a worthy soul. But all was not well in the kingdom. While the king was away with the prince and his army fighting in distant lands, trouble was brewing on the outskirts. Bandits and marauders from the neighboring kingdom were pillaging other villages. The village elders called together an assembly. "Our scouts tell me that our days are numbered. Soon we will face the same fate of our neighboring villages. Our king is away, and we must fend for ourselves." The villagers panicked and balked. None were ready for the challenges of battle. Lily's heart burned with passion. "I volunteer!" she exclaimed. Valor the cat also let out a roaring meow, as if to say, "Me too!" Even the elders were stunned by her bravery, but they brushed her off. "This is no place for women or children." "I am my father's daughter," she countered. "I hunt as well as any if our village falls. Will we all not fall together? What does it matter if you are woman or child? Let the willing stand together so that we can meet our fate with dignity." Lily's display of bravery ignited a fighting spirit in all the village, and they all swore a pact to defend the village, even Valor the cat. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of fiery orange and melancholy purple, the true test of their resolve came. The marauders, emboldened by their unchecked conquests, approached Lily's village under the cover of night. Valor, with eyes that glimmered like the very stars above, was the first to sense their approach. His fur stood on end, and with a spine-chilling hiss, he alerted Lily. With bows strung and hearts heavy, they prepared to defend their homes. The night air was pierced by the sounds of battle, the clash of metal, and the fierce cries of the village folk. In the midst of chaos, a marauder, more beast than man, broke through the defenses, his eyes set on Lily. Valor, sensing the imminent danger to his beloved companion, leapt into action. With a ferocity that belied his small form, he threw himself at the attacker. The battle that followed was one of legend, as Valor fought with the heart of a lion, claws and teeth bared against the sword and shield. The tide of battle swayed like the ocean in storm. just when hope seemed but a frail thread, Valor's brave assault provided Lily the chance to land a critical blow. The marauder fell, but not before landing a grievous wound upon Valor. Lily rushed to her companion's side, tears streaming down her face as she cradled the brave cat in her arms. Valor, with his last breath, nuzzled her hand, a silent testament to their unbreakable bond. The villagers, inspired by Valor's courage, rallied and drove the marauders back, saving their village from ruin. As Valor the cat lay taking his last breath, he beckoned Lily to come closer. The cat spoke for the first time. "My child, you have made me more proud than any son could ever." Lily was startled to hear the cat speak in a man's voice that was strange yet familiar. She dared not interrupt because Valor's wounds were great. "When I died, I went to heaven, but my heart was heavy, leaving you behind. I begged to return so that I may see you to adulthood safe and sound. My wish was granted, but only as a cat, and when I die that I would be cast into the world of the dead. Lily, you have made me proud. My job is done." In the aftermath, the village mourned the loss of their smallest hero. Valor was laid to rest beneath an ancient oak, a symbol of strength and endurance. Their relief was short-lived. Another wave of attacks were brewing on the horizon. The villagers rallied one last time, prepared to meet their end, much like their brave cat. However, just when all hope was lost, they heard the roar of 1,000 hooves come from deep within the kingdom. The boy who left as a prince led the charge as young king, brandishing his mighty sword in the air. Flags and emblems swarmed the area, and the bandits were routed without a trace. The village rejoiced when the king returned victorious. "My father the king was laid to rest in a faraway land, but I have returned to protect my kingdom, now and forevermore." The entire village erupted in joy. The young king alighted his horse and stopped in front of Lily. "Are you the brave one who fought with the valor of a noble knight?" Lily blushed. "Yes, your majesty, it is I." The king was at once mesmerized by her beauty. The entire village was invited to a banquet, and the king gave Lily and her mother fineries unknown. Before long, the king took Lily as his bride and bore many children as the queen. Their children became kings and queens of renown, ruling the vast expanse of their kingdoms. Lily's old village was henceforth known as Valor or Cat's Village. A statue was erected in the village square of Valor the cat and Lily's father as a symbol of bravery.